In a small town, there lived a man named Rajan. For many years, he had struggled with alcoholism. What began as casual drink during social gatherings soon turned into a daily habit that consumed his life. Rajan was a successful businessman, but his addiction to alcohol slowly began to deteriorate his health, relationship, and work. His once thriving business started failing as he became more and more unreliable. His friendship distanced themselves, and his family, especially his wife, Priya, was deeply concerned but helpless. Rajan morning was spent nursing a hangover, and his night were marked by bouts of drinking. He became a shadow of his former self. His team and ambition were buried under layer of alcohol. Each day, he promised to quit, but the pull of his addiction was too strong. The cycle of remorse, regret, and relapse continued, and it seemed like there was no way out. One evening, after yet another argument with Priya, Rajan sat alone, his dimly lit living room, his hands trembling as he reached for a bottle. But before he could take a drink, he stopped. A wave of guilt washed over him. He looked around at his empty house, the broken relationship, and the pain in his wife's face. In that moment, something inside him shifted. He realized he was not just running his own life, but also the lives of those who loved him. Rajan made a decision that night, a decision to change. He knew it would not be easy, but he was determined to break free from the grip of alcohol. The next morning, Rajan reached out for help. He admitted to his family that he had a problem and sought professional help through therapy and support group. The first few weeks were excruciating. Rajan better withdraw symptoms, cravings, and the urge to fall back into old habits. But every time he felt weak, he reminded himself of the promise he made to himself and his family. Priya, thought hurt by his past behavior, stood by his side. She attended counseling with him and supported him through every step of his recovery. Slowly, Rajan began to regain control over his life. Over the next few months, Rajan made significant progress. He stopped drinking, regained his health, and reconnected with his business. His work ethic improved, and he started rebuilding relationship with old friends and colleagues. His transformation was not just physical but emotional and mental. He learned to cope with stress without resorting to alcohol, and for the first time in a year, he felt truly alive. Rajan became an advocate for addiction recovery, sharing his story with others who were struggling. He realized that his greatest strength was not in hiding his weakness but in patience and taking responsibility for his action. Through his determination and the unwavering support for his family, Rajan had not only changed his life but had become a source of inspiration for many others. Moral: the journey of change starts with a single decision to act, no matter how deep the struggle, with determination, support, and accountability. It is possible to overcome even the toughest of addiction. Transformation is always possible, and it begins the moment you choose to believe in yourself.